wrote out my goals and what I like to do in my happy places. And a lot of my happy places and things that make me happy has to do with the arts. So we kind of did like a counteract thing where anytime I started feeling a certain kind of way, I would counteract that feeling with something that made me happy. So I liked singing, or I like dance, or I like acting, and I like writing. So when I'm feeling like this, all right, let me just go start writing, or let me go start dancing. And recently, something that happened recently was I took a class. It was a dance fitness class in Miami with this guy named Jamil. He lives in Orlando, and he does a Sweat It Out tour. And he came down in Miami, and when I took his class, it sparked something in me. I wasn't going to any dance classes or anything like as of recent, and then it sparked something in me, and I decided, oh, you know what, we need this down here. So I started my own dance fitness class with, like Florida style music, things that everybody likes.
I love it.
Once I did that and I recorded, I had it filmed. Once I did that and I posted it, I mean, when I say positive energy, not just people saying, oh, when is your next class?
Yes.
I got called, the studio that I use, want to hire me privately for dance left. They have clients that they want to hire me for. And I got hired with the corporate. It's a corporate office that everybody knows. I teach them twice a week. They're corporate. They have like a room there. So I go there twice a week and I teach their everybody in corporate.
Hold up. There's so much in what you just shared. I hope you caught some of those lessons. First and foremost, I am applauding you since we talk about mental health so tabooly, especially within people of color. Hello, somebody. Oh, she crazy. She go to somebody. No. Oftentimes, we can't really see from an objective perspective when you're in it, right? So for you to even get some relief and release, talking to somebody, a counselor, a pastor, a mental health professional, can save your life. So let's start there. So some of us need to walk out of here and go call somebody. Mm-hmm. Just saying, right? Mm-hmm. Right? So the other part of it is I love what your path kind of describes. How do you get out of your dark place? Now, how many have experienced public embarrassment at any point of their life where something that looks so perfect and so right ends up literally 180, and it's public. Mm-hmm. Some of us can deal with a cheating man if nobody knows about it. Yeah. But what if other people know? Or that child that got arrested? It's great if it's just you, right? But with this social media, hello, somebody. Everything is so public. So I can't even imagine your mental state going through that. And the advice that you got was to replace the negative feeling with what makes you happy. So think about what makes you happy. I have recently started in my own journey a women's meetup. People saying, how you making money off of that? What you doing that for? It makes me happy to see other women connect. They might be blessed just by meeting each other, and I've created that collision point. Thank you very much. I don't need to get paid for it. It was in my spirit, that's why. Right? So some of us are fighting things that may cause a breakthrough because she didn't know money was on the other side of that. Financial opportunity was on the other side of that. Did we just talk about the lows, making the path, the stripping away, right? It can be very hard. It can be tough, right? But now you got they want to hire her to teach individuals to dance, which I love. So that very special gift that may not make sense to anyone else can literally lead you to that breakthrough. And I'm so glad you were so transparent with that. Thank you. Let's give her a hand. Because it's not easy to have experienced that and be able to talk about it. Jahquiera, I want to go to you next. I know you've experienced a lot. And I want you, whatever you feel comfortable in sharing. I know you've survived depression and anxiety. And I know that is so prevalent now. We may not call it that. How many people know somebody that's depressed that they don't know they depressed? Hello? That is very pervasive in this very, just volatile environment. You could be so happy one moment, and then by the time you get home, you're like, Lord, what happened to me? Driving home, I've been crying sometimes, and I don't know why I'm crying, okay? Just because the way someone dealt with you at work, how your boss talked to you, that mistake you made, that you're like, oh, I know better, and it follows you. and it can be hard to break. And I know you also survive a domestic violence situation. And that's another thing that we see a lot, that we keep on the hush. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I think, but, you know, we're not going to say. I don't know for sure. But you know they're experiencing something that is hurting them. So talk a little bit about that journey of yours when it comes to depression and anxiety, how you've dealt with it, where you found your solace, and in your relationship. You can go into that.
Okay. So I'm a little bit nervous, but
it's all right.
So this is what landed me here on this stage. In 2012, I decided that I wanted to give my life to God, but I didn't decide in a church. I decided at my home on the side of my bed. I was dealing with my kid's father again, who I was being abused by physically and mentally.